how now? I'm gonna talk to the Dr. Phil here. How bad do you think the internet is going to affect us long term? Because we talk about this a lot, and you just said they're teasing me and whatnot, and those things are all you can either ignore them if it's genuine hate, or you can kind of participate and lean into it if it's fun teasing. But either way, I think it's going to have a severe effect on our long-term psychology, let's say 15, 20 years down the road.
Well, there is no question that look how much it's changed. How many times have you walked around, you see people like this? You never saw that before, and hey, that's probably going to ruin our necks.
Yep. They actually said that some millennials are almost growing like a bone spur out of the bottom of their neck because their heads are always down.
Yeah, and we're going to have some kind of thumb thing.
Yeah.
It's like, carpal tunnel. We're going to have thumb tunnel or something. But, I think there are pros and cons. I mean, kids now have no idea that a library is a big brick building with books in it.
Right.
Because you can Google anything. We used to have to go to the library, of course, so that's a big change. I think social skills, looking people in the eye, actually having a relationship, I think that erodes some. But there's great positives to it. There's a lot of power that Gen Z has because they can fact check somebody giving a speech while they're giving it. Somebody can say something, they can fact check it while they're saying it.
Right.
And excuse me. So, I mean, there are pros and cons to it. What I hate about it is young people that measure their self-worth and self-esteem based on likes, and they'll put up a picture and it doesn't get as many likes as yesterday, so they feel down. And then they get the haters, they let the haters get to them. And I've dealt with so many stories where particularly girls have taken their own life. One girl hung herself last week, and who knows what all the reasons were, but there was a lot of activity on her internet of people telling her, why don't you just go kill yourself? Nobody likes you. Everybody hates you. And sure enough, she hung herself. Now, was it because of that or something else? We don't know, but I think that's a huge negative.
Well, I think the ability it's given to anonymous folks to be mean, like teasing is not a new thing, right? Being mean at a young age or at an old age, it's been around forever. Being rude and awful to people, we've really perfected it. But now with everyone you can make 10 accounts and she can think everyone's telling her to kill herself, and it's just this one person who doesn't like her, and you don't have to say it to her face, and you can be as rude as possible. There's really no consequences to the actions. And I think you said it good too with, like the picture you posted today didn't have as many likes as yesterday. I'm a 32-year-old adult man, and that bothers me. Right. I can't imagine what it does to
a teenage kid. Yeah.
Yeah, and I call them keyboard bullies. They say things there that they would not say to you in the elevator.
Yeah, right.
If you got in the elevator with somebody, they wouldn't say some of the shit they type out on that because they don't have to face you. And if you've got people that have poor self-esteem or ill-defined self-image, those people really get to them. The haters get to them, and it bothers them. And I'm fortunately one of those people that does not have the need to be loved by strangers. So I don't really care what they say.
I don't think I have that need to be loved either, but no one likes to be told you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, I don't care if you like me, but if you're just always
But I prefer you
me,
don't hate
it
me.
hurts me.
Yeah.
Nobody likes to read trash about themselves on the internet. I mean, trust me, you don't have to need to be loved by strangers for that to bother you. But I think young kids are vulnerable to it. You have insight to it. You understand that it bothers you, and so you're aware of it. Kids don't have the conversation with themselves that you just had with yourself. And so they go back in their bedroom, and it really bothers them.
Well, it bothers me in my bedroom, too.